Okay, do me a favor and imagine this picture with me. You're at a baseball game. Your young teenage son is up to bat. The pitcher releases the ball, but instead of it hitting the bat, it connects with your son hard in the chest. You see him collapse, and the next thing you know, your husband is on the ground giving your son those all too important puffs of breaths and compression on his chest. Well, our next guests know that scenario all too well. Meet Gail and Dominic Longo from Seaford. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. Dominic, I want to start with you first. Tell us what happened.
Yeah, so I was up to bat and I got hit in the chest by the ball, and I don't really remember anything after that. I just remember waking up in the hospital a little bit later.
Yeah. You didn't see the ball come at you, or you went to swing for it?
Yeah, I didn't see the ball come off the pitcher's hand like at the right time, and I turned towards it just thinking it was a normal pitch, and hit me in the chest.
Hit you right in the chest. Now, Gail, your husband flew out of off the stands and into to help him with the CPR. Did you ever in a million years think that something like that would happen?
I absolutely had no idea. It was almost like a surreal experience. But I'm very grateful that he was there, available, and two other parents helped perform compressions while he did the breaths. So the fact that they were on the scene so very quickly is in part what helped save his life. Did
you know what was happening at the time?
I really did not. I thought he was going to get back up and take his base, and I was just waiting. And when I saw him he wasn't moving, I went running to him. And when I saw the state that he was in, it was very scary.
What was going through your head?
I was praying that he would survive.
Now, this isn't a typical thing where at a baseball game where a child is running and they collapse. He got hit with a baseball. A baseball did this.
That's correct. It disrupted the rhythm of his heart, which doesn't happen very often, and the survival rates are not very strong. He was very fortunate that he had CPR immediately, and then an AED arrived on the scene very quickly, which started the rhythm back.
He was 13 years old and went into sudden cardiac arrest. That's not common, is it?
No, it is not.
No, that's something you would... No underlying conditions or anything like that?
He has nothing residual from this. It's a blessing. I thank God every day that he has nothing from this. He's a happy, healthy boy, gets to go to proms, and we'll see him graduate, and just very, very blessed.
Okay, so since this has happened, you went to a walk this weekend to bring awareness to cardiac arrest and stroke. Tell us about that.
Yes, actually the ceremony started at 8:40 to talk about the purpose of being there is to raise money for heart disease, which is the #1 killer in our country. And then the walk started at 9 o'clock. It was a 5K walk or run. You could certainly bring your dog on a leash. There's a kid zone. There were health screenings, there were flu shots. It was a wonderful day.
And if you missed it, there's another one coming up this weekend?
There is in Dover at the Delaware Tech campus there. Yes.
Okay, and here are the details. It's Saturday, October 25th. Registration at 8, and the walk starts at 9:15 at the Terry campus in Dover of the Delaware Technical Community College. A $10 donation is asked for an honor or memory torch. And along with the walk and raising awareness, you're also making sure that people get trained in CPR.
Yes, that's correct. Legislation has just recently passed. This is a very exciting thing. Beginning with the class of 2017 in Delaware, which is my son's class, kids are required to know CPR, not to be certified, but to know it. And I think that's a wonderful thing, because you never know what environment you could be in, where there might be an older person or just a peer when teenagers are hanging out, that they might need CPR. So the more people we can get trained, the better.
Right, right. Dominic, how are you today?
I'm good. I mean, I'm just a normal kid. Just not many people know about it, but now they will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still playing baseball?
Yeah, I'm still playing baseball every summer.
Yeah. Just back to your normal routine.
Yep.
It's one of those things. All right, Dominic, Gail, thank you for coming on and sharing your story. If there's one message that you could share with parents after this happened to you, what would it be?
I think the biggest message for me is hold your kids tight. You never know when a sports-related injury could happen, and CPR does save lives.
Yes. Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And if you would like more information about the Southern Delaware Heartwalk, including how you can register, go to our website, wboc.com, and click on our picture at the top of the page. And we also want to protect our children from head injuries when they're playing sports. And with so much research being done on concussions, you want to make sure you're in the know. Find out what we're now learning about the brain and its healing time. Plus, see how technology is playing a role when it comes to trying to prevent head injuries. Could it be as simple as a gadget? Delmarva Life will be back in minutes.